if you are logged in with your Gmail account, you can easily comment here. Well, I hope you will comment here if you have any problem. Meanwhile, I just want to show you something about the settings, which is important because if you are not in the proper settings, you will not see my screen properly. So please just ensure that you are doing the proper settings here in your video resolution. So just click on the settings icon here and choose the quality option and chose 360, 480 or 720, but not less than 360. That means 240 or 144 will not actually perfect because those are for low resolution. So in that case, actually, you'll not see my screen properly. So please make sure that your option is selected 360 or above. Well, I hope you have already done the settings properly. Now I'll go for the main topic. Our main topic is about session is Pseudo class introducing and uh, developing a product list UI. For that is actually used in e-commerce website, that means the product list. So it is this normal HTML and CSS for this purpose. Well, so let's introduce our the Pseudo class. Well, let's make UL. In the UL, I am just creating some list item here, like the item one, some just demo item here. Also, I'm giving a class to our UL, so can be like the L, just L is fine here. And for this L, I will write some CSS, not for actually L, actually the item for each L, so it can be like Li. Well, now I need this Pseudo class. So for example, I just want to change the color of the first child to something else. So for this purpose, I can just write like this first child, and the color can be like in here. So what I'm doing, just the first item of this list, making the different color here. So let's check the output here now. As you can see, this is already green here because I have used this pseudo class the first child, li colon the first child. That means I have just changed the color of the first child. Also, I can also change the last child also. So the last child can be like red here. So let's check it. So you can see it is now red here. It is green here. Also, I can make different color for the odd and even child. So like that, this will actually nth child and child odd. So for odd child, I'll make the color like yellow. Okay, but I'm just removing those so you can understand the changes properly here. See this odd, the number one and number three are yellow because I have used this color with odd. Also, I can also use the same even. So like it even, not like yellow green here. You can see now the even number child, that means the 2 and 4 are now in the yellow green, and the first and the third are now the yellow. So we can use actually the first child, the last child, the nth child. Also, you can also change the specific number of the child, like that number 3. Only the number 3 we want to change color of the child, so you can like that. So you can just check that the number three list item has been changed, not the other. So we can also make this using the specific position of the child here. So you can see there are actually a lot of flexibility when you are building a list of items, or even we can implement this concept, this the schedule class concept into the div also. Also, you can use it in the nested, that means the child and the child here. So there is a very flexible and powerful for just handling the CSS for multi-level parent and children element here. So we don't need to use actually many classes like the for the odd child you have to give the class like the odd, or for even you can give the class even, but those are actually not a efficient way to write the CSS. Now I'm just taking the odd and even child using the pseudo class without writing any extra CSS here in the children. So this is the main advantages of the shared class. Well, and now I'll go for the second part, that is the product list UI, and I hope everything is fine here. I'm just checking your comment if you have any problem. Well, no comment. I hope everything is going fine here. So now I'll create a list of this item here. So I will also use the UL concept here also for this LI. Which like there will be some item and description here. So the first one I can use some images here. So in my, I can see just there are some images. Yes, there are some product images. I'll use those one. And there will be some description also. So for this purpose, I'm just making a div here. The title. It can be like product info here. And within the product info, there will be two part here basically. The first one is the product title. So for the product title, I can use like the H3. So it can be like the product title. And the second part actually will be the price here. So for the price, I can write like H4. So it can be like something like that. The first one is the image, the second one is the product title and the price. And the final one, it will be the description, but this description will not be visible by default. Actually, it will be visible only on hover to the product div here. So I'll write something here, just product description. And in the product description, there will be a description using the key here. So this is a demo description. Just I can copy here. And there is a button also like that I know. So we can start like by now. And there is always ref just as hash because it's no in here. So this is the part for the description here. And now if we check this, you can see here and see just a product title, price, description, and buy now. But this is not actually properly styled here as a product page. Uh, Basically, the product page will be like the something like the thumbnail, a list of this item here. So I will make CSS now for making it perfectly adjust to the screen here. So for this UL, I can give some class like a products fine here. And also I will copy this part to several. Okay, I can do it later. So for products, first I have to make it list extend none because there will not be any dotted list step, and also I want to make it the center using the margin 0 auto here, and also can give some width also like 1000 pixel. Okay, let's check now. Yes, it is centered because now it is just for one item. And now for products li, I will give this some white light 300 pixel, and also I'll make this image size, that is the image under each li, max, or it will be actually 300 pixel. Height will be like 150 pixel. Okay. Well, it should be like 300 pixel. Well, it should be for left also because there will be many items here, so I have to make sure that all are in the same row here. Oh, this should be pull-ups actually. Well, now you can add this properly. Set here, this is the product title, and now I'll make this one like a background here. So for the product description, that means this one, the product info actually. For product info, I'll give some height like 60 pixel, and background color. And the white should be like 100%. That means the 100% means actually here the 300 pixel. Also can give the float so that actually the other dip will not suffer from it. Yes, now it is properly aligned. For the image, I should keep it the float also. Okay. Now the product title should be the color in the white, and the price should be here in the white part. So for the product info, for the title we have is the H3, so I'm giving the color to this one, the white color, and it should be like the white 70% and float left. Okay, for H4 means actually the price, it should be the float right. The white should be like 30%. Color would be the white also. You can see this is the product title, this is the price, but the price and the title should be much bigger here. So for this price, I can font size like 24 pixel. Well, it is not taking in the same line, so let me debug the code here. This is the title. This is 70%, and this is the fourth left here. I think there should be some margin and padding by default, so we have to remove it. Yes, page 3, and there are some, sorry, H4, zero page 4, and then you find here. Well, also for the H3, there are some margin also, so can just reset it here. Now I can give the padding to this div, that means the product info. So when I will give the padding top, the height actually will be increased. So I have to adjust this, just decreasing the height also. So for padding top, I can give the 10 pixel. Then I can decrease it to the 40. That means now it is the 40 plus 10. Also, it is now again the 50 here. Okay, so you can see this is the product title. So for product title, I can give like some padding left also. I think can you please define here. Okay, and the product title can be much larger, like the same as this one. That means the price. Okay, so this is the product title. This is the price. Now I'll design the description also. So for the description, well, the description will not be visible by default. It will be visible on the image here. So for this purpose, I have to make this description position absolute, so that actually it will be just starting from the image here. So that position absolute. The white should be 300 pixel. Height should be 150 pixel. Now we can give some background for now. But you can see now this description and the buy now button, actually it is on the top of the image, just it is overlaid to the image. So it is not actually seen by default. It will be visible on hover. So you can just make the opacity 0 here. So opacity 0 means actually it will not be visible here. So when the oil hover on this, so this opacity will be decreased or increased here, not actually decreased. So for that purpose, so it will basically on shown products li hover. So li hover description. So the opacity should be like 0.7. Also some their background color like this one. So you can see now it is perfect. Though the description will not be visible because the color is black, so I can make this color also white. Yes. Well, now I will make the buy now button like a button here. Also for the P, there should be some padding so that it will properly in the center aligned. So for product description P, there should be like some padding and pixel, and the size of the description should be larger, like 20 pixel. For the buy now button, there are class here already, so we can use this class for the CSS. So it can be like there will be some white pixel, some background color, green color, white, and like some other color like that. There should be some height also, 50 pixel. The floor should be white, and so there is some margin top and bottom here. So for the margin top, it will be like 50 pixel. For the right here, there will be like 40 pixels, and left and bottom should be 0. The text area should be centered because the button written in this by now, it will be centered here. Well, I think magenta is very much larger here, so it should not be like this one. It cannot be fine. And sorry, it should be like 30 pixel, and margin top should be 10. This is not still here, so let me check just some fixing here. Well, our product description actually larger, so I had to make it smaller here, and also can make it zero here. The text decoration should be none because they are underlined already here in the buy now button, so we have to make it none here. Now it is more perfect. So this is the buy now, and we can click on this one. Actually, we have something to show in the details of about the product here. But you can see this description actually just appears suddenly, and it is not look to code see here. So you can make some CSS through animation to make it slowly here. So for this purpose, we can just make some transition here. For the description, we can make some transition like 1 second is in, and on hover there will be some. Okay, on hover I think I don't need to do anything here, just yes. So you can see just there are some transition here. 1 second I think is very slow here for this type of product. So you can just make it 0.5 second. So how the second would be fine here. Yes. Also can make the is in out. So it may not be perfect for this type of animation. Okay. Well, so our basic product list has been created now. Now I just copy this and make more list here. So li 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can change the image URL so that it look more realistic here. Okay, so let's check now. So you can see there are no spaces between each item here because we didn't give any margin to the li item. So it can just give some margin right here, also the margin top. So for margin top, it can be like 30 pixel. Margin right can be also 20 pixel. Left and bottom can be 0 here. Well, so basic layout is created. So in this way, actually can create a basic product list for an e-commerce website like this one, and also can blend as many color options. I just use the basic color, so you can actually use the many other awesome color to make it more fancy here. Also, this our today's session. If you have any questions, you can just ask here. I'll complete the session shortly. And whoever joined later, just don't worry, you can see the whole session refreshing the same URL. You can see the whole session is recorded to the URL here. So you can just see this from beginning here. Well, meanwhile, I just want to show something about the CodersTrust. What the vision of the CodersTrust? CodersTrust basically a Denmark-based company who's working in many countries already, and their vision actually not only train up or providing the IT development or like the web development skill, also prepare the students for working in the international marketplaces like the Upwork, freelancer.com. And already many students have completed the course successfully and started earning in the marketplaces. So Coder ensuring that quality that they should achieve to get the work in the international marketplaces. There are some courses available here the for like the front end development, the full stack development, and the Android app development also. And beside the coding skill, there are some software skill also, which actually includes like the how to write a good proposal, how to place bid properly, and how to deal with the clients. So everything actually will be teach here by the Coder Trust, and the students will get the proper guideline to make it possible to the to win the bid here in the global marketplace and compete the other programmers in the world here. Also, if you have any questions regarding the payment issues or course schedule or the course outline, you can just chat here with the live chat available here, and it is the 24/7 support. So you can just drop a question and you will just get it the answer shortly. Well, so today's session just going to be end. And if you have any other question, you can just comment here. I'll try to reply it later. So take care for now and goodbye. Good night.